Good morning, guys. This is one of those videos you might want to watch out for cussing and probably stop if you don't want to hear any cussing. So yesterday I made a video that I did make my point very clear. What's most important in that video essentially is, I guess, that you watch two other videos, Decentralized Truth by Andreas, and then how the banks bought Bitcoin at the Lightning Network. Critical pieces of information that I think a guy like Rodger Ver could use in a pretty good way for his message and cause. And speaking of Rodger Ver, I'm also wanting today to speak again about another person just like him, Vays. He is an amazing person when it comes to his exposure and ability to promote Bitcoin. And what makes him so amazing, the only thing I can see so far is his ability to use verbs. When he speaks to Bitcoin, he uses the word anything other than Bitcoin. When he speaks to that, he uses words like shit, stupid, I mean, and a whole plethora of much more longer lettered words that really kind of define him as what Rodger is a shill. They're experts. This is what experts are. Every time I hear an expert, it typically is this person is speaking to the idea that what they're doing is above each other and above other thoughts and ideas and considerations. And you know, in science I can understand that, but where's the science? Tone just yesterday said that, today they were speaking to how valuable Bitcoin was because it's got 500 developers. Well, it's valuable to 500 developers, I'm sure of it. And one thing I've been asking Jimmy a song lately is, does he have any affiliation to Bitstream? And how do these guys respond to this video about the Lightning Network and how Bitcoin's been bought by the banks? Is there a way to level out my thought processes in consideration of the tone of that message? Ultimately, people, Jimmy told me in the very first video I made a few weeks ago about this, you can't trust nobody. Jimmy said that perfectly. This is why I like Jimmy so much. He's great. But you know, if transparency is important to the Luge team, which Jimmy spoke to today, why is transparency, why can't he be transparent? Or is he trying not to be transparent? Am I jumping the gun and not thinking that he's not willing to answer the question about him and his affiliation to Blockstream? And I don't know nothing. I mean, look what I do for a living. But I know one thing. I know that what Andreas says about the decentralized truth, everything we think about when it comes to crypto needs to be looked at from that perspective. I've even watched Andreas speak to the Lightning Network, and as a miner himself, I can understand his interest in it, being a hub and all that. But how many of us can be hubs? And anyways, I don't want to get into that. I just want to get into the idea that you guys need to stop listening to shills and become your own expert. Watch the two videos in the description below. And I don't care if you link or subscribe, but I sure would like it. Thanks for watching.